The End of Evangelion is the perfect ending to a perfect series. So let's enjoy the end together in the only way we can. Through anime review! So, what can you say that hasn't already been said? The sequel to Death and Rebirth, The End of Evangelion, was born through the backlash of that movie and the fact they never got the ending that the director wanted. But, as Neon Genesis Evangelion started making gangbusters, they got the budget to make the explosive and epic ending that the series deserved. So gone are the crude drawings and Kaoru being held in a mecha hand for 5 minutes. This series ending will truly blow you away and blow your mind, all at the same time. This is the End of Evangelion. Continuing directly after the main series ends, Shinji is lost. He has no one in his life. Misato is busy with Nerv, Rei's true identity is uncovered, and Asuka still doesn't like Shinji. But that doesn't stop the angels from attacking once again. Now tasked with stopping the angels, they have to reprogram the now locked Magi system to access the Ava units. The story from there escalates at an insane rate. It's all action from here on out, and it just gets more explosive. And the story for this film is a little bit more traditional, but the ending to this film is a disturbing, beautiful, and fitting ending to a great series. Evangelion has always been a series that is well known as being this anime that is chaotic and artsy all at the same time. To this day, there are still theories on the ending of this film, and it came out over 20 years ago. So know that what you're getting in this film isn't a traditional story in the sense that it will really make any sense to you. This anime does its own thing and really leaves the viewer to decide what the finer details may be. That being said, this anime was also known to be marred with many production mishaps, with Hideaki Anno pretty much on death's door throughout most of it. That, of course, is a little bit of an exaggeration, but many of Anno's frustrations were a driving force for this film. It's also famously known, this series was pretty much inspired by 3 separate bouts of depression Anno had while making this series. As for the film's technical aspects, expect more of a to-the-point approach when it comes to the pacing. This to me is one of the noticeable traits of this film, and it feels distinct and more like a film than the TV series ever did. Not to say I expected the anime to be a film, but it's obvious here the pacing is a little bit more straightforward. That being said, there are many things to digest and pick apart in this film. It's a rough around the edges, not what you think kind of anime when it comes to this. So enjoy the technical aspects of the story, if you can understand them, or even notice them in the first place. Just like most of Production IG and Gainax's most legendary works, the animation is ridiculously awesome and amazing to see. And while maybe not as ageless as Ghost in the Shell, this film really just brings it in terms of action and drama. There are a lot of great visual moments within this anime. The whole ending is one amazing piece of artwork, and the lead up to it has one of the most recognizable and distinct mecha fights even today. But the really great moments are the beginning of the film. They have some really striking imagery and cinematography, including the takeover of Nerv headquarters, which is filled with amazing detail and depth. The English dub for this anime is amazing. The voice actress for Misato really shines throughout the series. She even has a really cool one-liner, which you should all look out for. But the other secondary characters do get their day in the sun with this movie. This is because the secondary characters do a great job in being a way to catch the viewer up with everything that will be important to remember from the original series. It's also an epic way to say goodbye to them. As for the more technical aspects though, it's translated really well, something that most anime at the time could not do. Watching the commentary for the movie, you come to realize they worked so hard to make this movie a one-to-one representation of the original. So if you have the option to get the commentary for this film, do it. It's a great dive into how they made the dub for this anime, and it's extremely fascinating. The score, like the series, is beyond impressive, but with the movie, they really bring it up a notch, introducing great bombastic pieces into the main fight scenes of this movie. The score can be peaceful at some points, and then turn it around and have these pieces of music where it sounds like the piano player is having a war with his instrument. And with the last big scene of this film, they use Come Sweet Death, but in the form of a song not unlike the Beatles' Hey Jude. It's such a great way to end the series musically, and the OST for this series is a must-own for not only anime fans, but for music fans as well. The epicness of the End of Evangelion is something the original series just can't compete with. Most anyone can easily pick up this movie and can have a good time with it. Even without knowledge of the series prior, it's that much of a spectacle. The quality of this movie is superb, and it's loud and bombastic, rough around the edges too, but none of that holds this film back. I would go as far to say, for what this movie is trying to achieve, It's perfect. From animation, score, art, even voice acting, it's a wild ride and a great ending to a great series. It's a work of art. The End of Evangelion gets a 10 out of 10. Thank you all for tuning in to Anime Friday Season 3. Share your thoughts on the anime using the hashtag Anime Friday on Twitter, or share them with us in the comments below. So, thank you all for watching the video. I appreciate the support you give me, of course. This is a remake of the old Anime Friday videos I put out, so if you watched this video originally when it came out, tell me in the comments below, and tell me what you think about the review now. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I may do more of these reviews in the future. So that being said, thank you all for watching the video and supporting me. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon button with it as well. Make sure to hit the like button, and make sure to share this video across all social media platforms. I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.